Friends, welcome to the channel. My name is Hako. It's come to my attention that there's a new boss on the test servers that we need to pull Yishuan for. We're not gonna be able to defeat it unless we get Yishuan, so let's see it. Now, I've also seen some people say that it's not the new Shiyu defense boss that is the problem, it's the new Deadly Assault boss, so of course I went to try him out as well. Now, they don't want to show off the new Deadly Assault boss before he hits live for spoiler purposes, but I can at least tell you how it went. My first ever time running him without having any idea like what he did as attack pattern, I brought M0 Jane, M0 Evelyn with Astra, and I managed to get 43,000. On my second attempt, where I know a little bit more what to do, I managed to get 49,000 with the same team. Then I also took M0 Evelyn together with Lighter together with Astra. I managed to get 59,000. And then I also did the ultimate test of bringing Corin, and with Corin I managed to get 36,000. The Miasma Shield is just a mechanic, just like any other mechanic in the game. The boss, he does one Miasmic Shield phase and that's it. The shield lasts for 15 to 20 seconds and it is no big deal. Like the combined time that the twin marionettes like spend up in there, you're spewing out clones and you can't damage the actual marionette. It is way longer than this is. It's just a new mechanic. Every boss has a mechanic, has a gimmick. This is this boss's one, and one character can deal with the mechanic slightly better than others. But on the other hand, this boss has no restriction whether if we bring an anomaly character team or if we bring an attacker team, because he's equally weak to both. So in a lot of ways, this is one of the more approachable Deadly Assault bosses that we've gotten. If you bring attacker characters to bring her, you're gonna have a hard time. On this boss, you can bring any of your carries. And in his current state, at least on the creator servers, I get higher scores on him than I do like on the other bosses currently available, like the Marionettes, Butcher, etc. Which is a lot of defensive assisting and dodge countering. So yeah. Now the reason I decided to make this video is that on my Yishuan showcase yesterday, where I showcased M0 Yishuan, I got several comments from like scared, riled up people that had got it in them that they need to pull Yishuan if they want to clear like any content going forward, because this new Miasma mechanic is only like manageable with Yishuan. So I decided to put this up to test, and you know, my conclusions is absolutely not. Now Yishuan, she's really good at handling it. She is in fact the best in the game to handle it. When an enemy puts on a Miasma Shield, they gain a massive defense bonus, and her sheer force cuts right through that Miasma. She also has two ultimates, which makes it also easier to handle, because we can actually go to random play, we can look in like the Phaeton textbook, and we can see how to handle this shield. And the way you handle this shield is with attacks, and certain attacks are better than others, namely dodge counters, defensive assists, and ultimates. And this new boss in question, he gives you like the opportunity to do 50 defensive assists kinda in a row if you want to when he puts on the shield. So like the shield is a phase that lasts 10 to 20 seconds. And when the shield breaks, he takes a chunk of damage. He usually gets stunned, and then you can like just go to town. In certain ways, it's even better than like, you know, Pompey's when he becomes untargetable, because like we can still inflict daze and whatnot, although we can't stun him while he's in the shield. Rather, that comes when the shield breaks. And now I had also promised everybody that you'd see Corin taking care of the new Shiyu 7, so Welcome back, friends. So, as you can see, the Miasmic Shield is just another gimmick. And like I said in yesterday's video, I'd honestly rather face a Miasma enemy with any other team than I would facing the Raptor that just jumps around and shoots missiles. And now there are several enemies in the game that are hard if you refuse to play into the mechanics. The dog, for example, what's his name? Is it Hattie or like Armored Hattie? Like the armored dog, we need to do a defensive assist 3 times. Like if you don't read that and like play into that, well, he's quite a tanky dude. But if you just do what the game tells you to do against it, he is dead in a matter of seconds. Same with this Miasma Shield. It's a very, very tiny phase that happens once or at the most twice per encounter. And now one specific character is better than dealing with it, but all of the other characters can also deal with it in a good way. So yeah, I saw a lot of people worrying about this mechanic, so I wanted to give my input on it and maybe put some of you at ease. The Miasma Shields, they're just another mechanic. Play into them with dodge counter, defensive assist, and ultimates, and you'll barely notice them. Every character in the game can handle them, just that each one is gonna be slightly better at it at the release. Alright everybody, hope you enjoyed this, and as always, have a big hug, and thank you so very much for watching. Until next time, Hako out. Also, all of the testing, all of my impressions were from the creator beta server, so changes are prone to happen. And if they do, I'll be sure to tell you all about it. Until next time, Hako out.
And now. Windows sinking in, she's stealing the night. Titties popping off, that curve's got it right. Ass like a dream.